we've made a decision to change the channel. It's all good things. Don't feel bad for me. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad or get some pity or anything like that. It was a conscious decision that I made. So the Mickelson Racing channel is going to quit. I'd like to thank you all for following along with me. Bam! Engine stuff happening. It's all loaded up. We're actually going to take off tomorrow and go do some engine things. You'll see that on a future video of Mickelson Racing channel. Hello and welcome back to the Mickelson Racing channel. Thank you guys once again for coming back this week to watch us. We really appreciate it. This week we're going to talk about some of the things that have been going on in our life, in the YouTube life, and as well as some of the vehicles. So you guys are all here to talk about the life and the things and the changes that are going to be happening. But let's start out with some of the vehicles because we have been working on them, just not a whole lot. First up, we got our Super Duty. We did wheel bearings. All right, guys, we're here at the Mortsky Repair Shop. A little sneak peek, and that's all you get because that's Mortsky Repair's stuff. We're here as Mickelson Racing channel, and we're going to work on our hauler, our race car puller, our pickup truck, our diesel, whatever you want to call it. 2011 F250 Super Duty Crew Cab Long Box, two-wheel drive, base model XL. Brake rotors. Brake pads. And ball joints, upper and lower ball joints. This rig, we did one side, then we had to wait for some parts, and then we were finally able to do the other side, and so we got that thing all done, and it does drive quite a bit better, so we are thankful for that. It still needs a little bit of work. There still is a little clunk in the front end, so we got to figure that out, but we're doing some work there, so that's a pretty good sign. This pickup I've been daily driving it lately, which has been really nice. I do quite enjoy daily driving this. It's a big block, fuel injected overdrive transmission with a lockup converter. Plus we've got these big tall 235/85 16s on here. So these things are pretty tall. I don't know exactly how tall they are, maybe 31 inches or something like that. So it gets it does like 2400 RPM at 75 mile an hour down the highway. It gets like 9 miles a gallon, which is pretty decent. It's comparable to driving a diesel at 16 miles to the gallon, with fuel prices, maintenance costs, all that crap. So plus it's fun to drive this and it's usable. We had a local guy who prefers not to be public. He gave us some mirrors, so I've been looking for some mirrors for a long freaking time, and since I started driving it again, it was really hard to drive without mirrors. Plus I added the topper, which made it dang near impossible to drive. So we finally got some mirrors, and I really quite like them. I don't know what style they are. They're not the DG4 below eye lines. They are the larger version, and they sit a little lower, which it is what it is. They're not my favorite mirrors, I'm gonna be honest, but I really do quite like them. It's one of the better ones that I like. I don't like the sport mirrors. I like the bigger ones, so you can actually see a trailer while you're towing. So those are kind of the major things that we've been working on lately. Now let's go ahead and talk about the things that you guys are here to see. So as you guys know, the yard is looking pretty bare. We had a selling spree a little while back. We sold the Trailblazer SS, that's gone. We sold our buggy project, that's gone. Side-by-side buggy thing. We sold our 1929 Ford Model A two-door sedan body, so that's gone. We sold the 48-foot living quarters race trailer, that's gone. We got rid of the tool trailer, so that's gone. Not that there was a lot of content on that, but That is gone. We sold the Nissan 240 SX LS swap project thing, so that is gone. And so that really leaves us with not much stuff to do here. We've got the Super Duty, we've got the C20, and we have the Caprice in the barn, which is probably pretty good, ready to go. And we also have the Impala SS, which is not here, but the engine is actually getting ready to go. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Bam! Engine stuff happening. It's all loaded up. We're actually going to take off tomorrow and go do some engine things. You'll see that on a future video of Mickelson Racing Channel. Which leads us into what we're doing here. I'm going to sit down because, boy, we're getting serious. So as you guys know, we set a schedule to do one video per week. And we have done that since December of 2020. We've done one video per week. That was a schedule and a goal that I wanted to hit. I wanted to do one video per week for a year. And I did that. And even after the fact, we've continued to do one video per week, which was not my plan. But because humans like structure, I stuck to the structure. And here we are. We're still doing a video every week. The problem is I've got less and less stuff to work on. Some of my content projects are gone, and life has just altered. You know, we sold all that stuff. It's all good things. Don't feel bad for me. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad or get some pity or anything like that. It was a conscious decision that I made that was able to open up some other doors in my life, and it was a lot less stress on me by not having all those things hang over my head all the time. And so it was a conscious decision. It's been a good one. So I just want to get that out of here. We didn't sell anything because, you know, we were having trouble or that I couldn't handle it or anything like that. I made a conscious decision to make that choice, and I've been enjoying life a little more because of that. Now, with all those things gone, some of those were content projects. I've got less things to make content about. And with that, we've been keeping the schedule by doing a video every week. And what that has led to is me feel like I'm just making content to make content. I'll just film a video just to get a video out every week. And I can see that that's been hurting me, and that's been hurting you guys as well, because less and less people watch every week, I've noticed. You know, I'll spend probably sometimes 20 or 30 hours a week filming, editing, and posting a video. Less than 100 of you will watch it, which tells me that my content has been going down, and it's not very interesting. It's not very valuable to you. And with that said, we've made a decision to change the channel for the future. So what we're going to do now is we're not going to stick to our weekly structure. We're actually going to be quitting the weekly structure. We're going to give it up. And the reason behind that is I want to give you guys more value. I want to provide better content, or at least try to provide better content, while also taking a little bit of the stress off of me. And the stress off of me is just going to make it better for my life, better for my lifestyle. It's going to make me more enthusiastic to film. It's going to make things more enjoyable. And if we're not enjoying what we're doing, then other people aren't going to enjoy what you do either. Either. What do you guys say? Let me know down below in the comments. So what we're going to do from here on out is we're going to film and post things as we do them, as we feel necessary. So as you guys know, we got some projects going on the 68 C20, that guy. As you guys also know, we've got some projects going with the big block, which is in the back of the Super Duty right now. And those things are not weekly projects. They are more long-term things, especially with the C20. Well, especially with the engine too. With that said, we're just going to change our structure, and we're just going to film and do videos as events come up. And I'm hoping that this will be a more start to finish video structure, so there'll be a little more satisfaction coming out of a video, as well as it'll be more valuable to you and more enjoyable for you guys to watch. And that's kind of my goal here, is not to just film and edit a video just to get a video out. I want to make sure that we're making quality content, or at least more quality content, and giving a little bit better value to you guys as the viewers. And so that's kind of what we're going to do. So videos may not come out every week, they might not come out every 2 weeks, they may not even come out every month, depending on how things are going. So we may get a video out every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, every 6 weeks. I'm not sure. But as we do content, and you know, I'm gonna continue doing things because that's my lifestyle that I enjoy to live. When that happens, we're gonna be able to film and put it out there and be able to offer you hopefully a better quality video, even if it's at a less frequency. Well, there we go, guys. There's my confession. I am quitting the weekly schedule, but I am not quitting YouTube. Some of you may know that we picked up some work doing things for Mortski. So me, as Mr. MRC, has begun to edit the More Mortski videos for the More Mortski channel. Be sure to go check that out. And I get a lot of enjoyment out of that because people watch those videos. We've had almost 50,000 people watch a couple of those videos, and 20 or 30,000 people watch nearly all the rest of them. And so I feel a lot more productive because I'm giving more value to people by editing a video that's going to get more views. More people are going to see the content that I edit. And so the things that I work on are getting more visibility, they're providing more value, and that's really what I'm trying to do here. I'm not trying to be selfish, I'm not trying to be me. I realize that there are things that I'm good at and not good at. In order for me to provide more value, I need to focus on the things that I am good at. And so that's editing content. I'm not the best editor in the world, but I'm good at editing and I can keep a schedule, and that's what we're doing there. And that's taken up more of my time too, but I'm also feeling more fulfilled by doing those sorts of things. So the Mickelson Racing channel is gonna quit the weekly schedule. We're gonna continue the YouTube content by doing it as things arise, as well as we're going to increase the More Mortski content. So this will be the last weekly video, at least to my knowledge, unless I get something out next week, which you never know, I could. I'd like to thank you all for following along with me for the last year and 3/4. It's been over a year and a half every week, and I appreciate that. I know there's a lot of you that watch, like, and comment every single week. Nancy is usually a commenter, Russell's usually a commenter, and you know, I really appreciate those diehard followers, and I know that you'll still be there as I continue this and we find a better rhythm, not only for me but also for you. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe right here in the corner of this video. Probably won't get a lot of that with this kind of news, but gotta say it anyway for the YouTube algorithm things, right? I won't say we'll see you next week on the Mickelson Racing channel, because that's not true anymore. So we'll see you next time on the Mickelson Racing channel.